and the town council is the first topic. Relationships on the council have been particularly strained around the issue of the town manager. What skills can you bring that could ease that strain going forward? And it's moved into other issues beyond the administrator position. And we'll start with Jen.
Well, as a mommy, I'll start with that. You know, there are certain things we give our child a timeout for, and irrational behavior is one of those things. And I have to say that I don't know of any human resource department in the United States that would put up with the behavior that we're seeing from our town council, in that when you give someone a great review, you may not then call for their resignation without tallying up how much it's going to cost us, and then suddenly put a figure that is close to $400,000 on that when the person is doing their job well. To me, it's utter nonsense. And I don't know about the infighting. All I know is that for me, if someone shows that they love their work and they're devoted to their work and they do a good job and everyone agrees with that, months later you may not, just because you're upset with the way something happened, you may not recall that person for that. I think it's the infighting on the town council is doing nothing for our town. We're not moving forward. We're completely stalled. It's actually embarrassing to me as a voter that that's what's happening. My constituents that I speak to when they come in the store tell me that they are also fed up. And what's happening is we're really losing credibility. And honestly, in our precinct, Bob, where 10% of the people or less vote, do we really need to lose credibility more? I think not. I think it's time to focus on the future and work together to solve that. And I think that John Cullum is a part of our future.
Bob?
Well, by example, when I was first put on the elected to the town council, I was immediately appointed to the steamship subcommittee that they had at the time, and mainly because of my 10 years background on the waterways committee. And one of the things that was happening at the time, there was a lot of political unrest with all of the various islands, and New Bedford wanted in the mix, and it was really a mess. The first thing that I did is I called up the Nantucket Selectmen and arranged a meeting to come over here to Town Hall and meet with us and discuss our mutual problems. They came over. I can't say our first meeting was really that enjoyable, but in any event, I did it 2 or 3 more times. I also called the islands of the Vineyard and in Tisbury, and I met with the selectmen in Tisbury along with all the councilors, and also in Falmouth. And by the time we were through, we were on a first name basis. We found that, you know, we really didn't have real different philosophical things. We just weren't communicating. And that has carried through that cooperation right through today in the new enabling legislation of the Port Council. That's by example. So, I have any more time? Never mind. That's enough.